In every art form, a visionary comes along and changes everything. Shakespeare changed literature and how we depict humanity through story. Picasso changed painting by transforming how we see space and form. So who is this visionary for beat making? Who's the producer that's been revolutionizing the way we think about beats? Well, for the last 10 years, it's been this guy, DJ Dahi. But here's the problem, almost nobody realizes it. There's a reason why DJ Dahi is probably your favorite producer's favorite producer. His approach to music has challenged the way other producers think about their beats. And so today I'm going to show you exactly how DJ Dahi has been revolutionizing beat making, the ideas of his that you can use in your beats. And so if you don't know who he is, this video will show you why you absolutely should. But before we start, think about hitting like or subscribe. If you do, I'll show you a secret. I'll show you how to teleport. Watch this. I'll instantly teleport to the other side of the earth right now. Wow, Paris is looking beautiful this time of year. 1,000 likes and I'll reveal my secrets so you can teleport too. Anyways, the first example of a DJ Dahi beat that will make you rethink how beats should be made is Dangerous by Schoolboy Q. Shadow my morning, I ain't dreaming it right. Ain't no way a flower could bloom in the night. When you listen to the foundation of this beat, it just doesn't make sense. So here are the sounds used in this beat to build the drum structure. Now, if a typical producer like me used these sounds, we would probably do something like this. We would use the shaker or a hi-hat to build a consistent pattern to introduce some pacing into the beat first. Then we would place a kick on the first beat and a snare on the second and fourth to build a traditional hip-hop framework that's used in almost every single beat. From here, we may add in a few additional kicks to fill up space, the rim we would use to create an accent every once in a while, same thing with this open hi-hat. Toms are almost never used in hip-hop beats, but when they do get used, they typically show up in drum rolls like so. So this is how 99% of producers would approach the foundation to their beat, myself included. Now let's look at how DJ Dahi uses these exact same sounds to build his foundation for his beat. This is absolutely insane. And when you listen to so many of DJ Dahi's beats, the amount of times he's able to do this to completely subvert and build an unusual structure for his beat and still have it work is just impressive. Look at some of the weird stuff that's going on here. We have these snares sitting in the middle of nowhere basically. It has a kick sitting underneath it, which is not often done either. The sound that should be used to create a consistent pace in the beat only appears once per bar. And sounds like open hi-hats and toms, which again would typically be used far less, show up consistently throughout this pattern. And I know this might seem simple and easy to do, but I guarantee you 99% of the times that you try to do this, it goes completely wrong and it'll ruin the beat. It's actually really hard to pull this off successfully. And it's one of the reasons why DJ Dahi is just so impressive. He challenges the fundamental ideas that we all take for granted when making beats, like our structure and drum patterns. Other examples of him doing this in an actual beat are Avenue by Earth Gang and Father Time by Kendrick Lamar. If I lose again, won't go in the house, I stand outside. So let's see if we can make a beat with this same type of approach. First, I'm going to construct a loop here. I'll bring in the bass next and some smaller little ideas and details to fill up more space. Now let's build our drum pattern. Again, with these sounds, I could build something very typical and conventional like this. But let's push boundaries like DJ Dahi does. For the snares, I'm going to put one in this unusual spot here, and for the second snare, I'll put it here. Then I'll do a bunch of other stuff while pretending like I'm building this on the spot, when in fact, I actually spent hours working on this beforehand. And there we go. So let's take a listen. Now there's something else that DJ Dahi does in a lot of his beats that just blow my mind. Example can be found in Chopper by Lupe Fiasco. Now when we deconstruct this beat, it starts off feeling and sounding typical. Here we have an arpeggiating synth alongside some trap drums. So far we have all the makings of a trap beat. Now if you gave this to any other producer and asked them to choose a bass for this beat, you would get rich if you bet that they'd choose an 808 and build something like this. But that's just not what DJ Dahi does. This is something that we see time and time again as well. When choosing sounds for his beats, he will break the convention of the subgenre he's making. For this beat, he uses a bass like this. A thick, dense synth bass. And when he programs the bass line, he uses these insanely slow-moving glides. This is an idea that I have not heard in any other beat before or since. So when it comes to sound selection as well, including the low end in a lot of his beats, DJ Dahi just zigs when everyone else zags. Some other examples are Lift Me Up by Vince Staples, or Cadillactica by Big Crit. And this is what I respect most about him. When most other producers get successful and work with big artists like he has, they become conservative. They use the exact same beat formula that got them the success in the first place over and over again, but not DJ Dahi. He constantly pushes his music and his sound, no matter how big of a hit he just came off of. And when it comes to visionaries and pioneers, what happens is they often aren't appreciated until they're gone. That's certainly the case for the man on the poster behind me, Jay Dilla. It wasn't until he passed that people caught on to what he was doing, myself included. And what's interesting is that we see the same parallels between these two guys. Dilla was always praised for his approach to his drums and his approach to sonics. He challenged the fundamental approach everyone used in their beats at the time.
The way he had the music partitioned, he had bass where it needed to be, the kick was where it needed to be, the hi-hat was where it needed, the music, he was just clean.
And I believe that we're seeing DJ Dahi do this exact same thing right now. And that's why I wanted to make this video. Because I think DJ Dahi deserves credit and praise right now, before it's too late. So hopefully you like this video. Feel free to share your favorite DJ Dahi beat down below in the comments. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe. And otherwise, I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.